Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Gabriel Bear, aka Batcave, in this bitch. And today this will be a gear and deck setup for the Life Wizard, a legendary legend. Let's see. First off, I just want to show before I do anything in this video, I do a Sacred Charge. It's not even good no more though. I just wanted to show it off. Like, it's not good. I can't pack this, so before anybody asks me why am I not packing it, it's just not good. Like, you can't. Goat Monk is just, I'll explain it in the video, but we'll see. Let's go into it. So first we got the damage 80. That's so good. It could go up depending on what you're running, but I'm going to show you mine. So that's what I like to have. 80 is good for me. 44 resistance. That's good. 10 accuracy, so I can't fizzle anything. That's all I need. Oh, I can actually fizzle Goat Monk, so I lied. And 18 Pierce, 35 outgoing. 35 outgoing is so good on the Life Wizard. It's my favorite to run. You need to run outgoing on the Life Wizard. It is a must. Unfortunately, it's a must. Yeah, it is a must. And if you don't have outgoing, you're probably gonna lose. Like, well, you're definitely gonna lose unless they don't know what they're doing, your opponent. But 27 would be 27 and up. I would say that's what you should be having. 27 and up, nothing below. 95 outgoing, 95 power pip. But I don't have my rock mount on right now, so I would have 98. But I do have 98. I'll show you. Okay, let me just show you guys. Let me put the mount on for you guys. So, as you can see, yeah, you gotta have a mount. That's pretty good. So now my power pips are, yeah, now they're 98. Alright, 98 power pip. And let's move on to the gear. And now inside the gear, we're using the Waterworks hat. We're using the Waterworks robe. The House of Scales robe is pretty good too. I've seen it. It's pretty good for life. I'm using the Professor boots. Aquilin wand. It's really good. I like it for that Pierce. That's why I'm running it. And then I'm using Club, the Wolf Spirit, on the Athame. And on my Athame, I'm able to have an extra Sanctuary, because Sanctuary is so good just to have extra bubbles. And this is a 60 Sanctuary, so as you can see, it's 3 pips, but it's so good. If you can run them out of their bubbles after I use my 9 that I have here, I can just use this as the 10th one, and they'll probably won't have any more bubbles. I'll have to reshuffle, but I'll be able to heal. And the reason that I can run that is because I'm risking my power pip not being at 100%, but I can afford to not have 100% power pip, because I'm gonna try my best not to end off on a round that I need the power pip. Like, there's not really a round that I need a power pip that I'm not gonna win, or that I'm gonna lose off of. And 98, I don't even really I do not really get fail pips. I would say I rarely get them in the match, and they don't even affect me, because the reason I'm even running 98 not 100 is because I'm using 3 pip spells and 5 pip spells, so a lot of them too. So especially that bubble 2, riding the scales as well, it doesn't, a lot of things, basically a whole bunch of shambos, 1 pip, things that are odd pip. So moving on, this is the amulet. Pretty good amulet. Best amulet to run on the life. Actually, the best amulet would be this amulet right here, but I don't have this. Memento Tragedy. Yeah, it's too good. Remove all. If I had this on the life, it would be way too good. Yeah, I would actually. This is too good to have. If you have this, you need this. It's way worth running than the Berserkers. So I have the second best amulet to be running, just for the health. No item card I can even use. Ring of Lore. I'm using that as the ring. That's the outgoing ring. Best ring to run on the life. Oh yeah, for the outgoing. And then Ultra Leaf Foot. That's what I'm running on this pet. It has a bubble. That's why I'm running it. I was running this one. This is the Lumi. But it just gets Rochambeau'd, the traps, every time it gets Rochambeau'd, so nothing I can even use the traps for. It's basically me using the traps to get Rochambeau'd or something. So, and that was my only buffs that I would have, so I just can't even use it. And if I verse another life, I don't need life shields. It's going to timer. Even with my infections and it's going to timer. And then yeah, instead of running outgoing on this pet, if you don't want to run outgoing, you could run this one. I have this pet as well. This is a double pierce pet. This is a very good pet. I was running this back before you were forced to run outgoing. Then I had to run this, and I was still trying to be a little offensive with the Lumi, but now I'm forced to do this. And let's moving on. We got the mount 3 power pit. We're using a rock mount. Way too good. This is what you should be using on the life. This is what should be used on the life, so you can run the extra socket right there. Or if you want to do something more aggro, not use this socket, put like a blade or something, I don't know, like, and use the Lumi and use the pierce mount or something. That would be good. Like, that's some good setups. And then for the deck, I have the House of Scales deck. It gives 1 accuracy. That's all that I need, so I can have 10. Yeah, that's the best deck to be running. You should be running that at Legend, all the House of Scales. Let's move it on to the deck. Yeah, here's so useless. We have 5 Glacial Fortress. And before I go into this deck, I switch it up on the Life Wizard. I like to switch it up a lot, so but this deck, I just made like a base of what I would basically be using on the daily. So this is Glacial Fortress, 5 Glacial Fortress, because you don't need 7. If you're using 7, then it's just useless. Like, really, like, it's gonna clog your hand. You're gonna discard 1 or 2 anyway. There's no reason to have it. Any good player is gonna hold their 3-fold until the correct moment. Just single infection until or 3-fold off the. It's just, people know how to outplay it. So you need just 5. Like, you got to be able to work around things. You got to be able to pull it at the right moment, know when to discard it. That's a decent amount. You could pack more if you do struggle with it, but I don't. So, or I do, but this works all right. I can manage with it. Tower Shield 5, because Tower Shield is so good. You want it in the main, so whenever you reshuffle, you can get them back. It's too good. You need that. I'm starting to do that on all my wizards now. I love it. I fell in love with it. So let's see. Goat Monk. I have 5 Goat Monks. It's really good. It has overtime protected. So if I get a balance, I can just Goat Monk on them. They can't really do much to me. I just get the Goat Monk back. Maybe I throw this up. And if they heal it, well, then I got these. So I can manage a balance. But yeah, pretty swiftly. If they lure, I'll just do this or something. Like, it's funny. So yeah, and it's protected, so that's tier 4. You need that protected, so it can't be stolen. Next, Legend Shield. I'm packing 5 of them now because I'm gonna be posting a video using this deck on the channel. It's gonna be posted right when I post this, so y'all will be able to watch this and then see the deck in action. So I'm doing that for you guys, so you guys can possibly learn, see. Hopefully it helps you or something. Maybe you're interested. Let's see. Legend Shield, 5 of them, because yeah, that's just too good. Let's just say that it's a little too good. Circle of Thorns, because we just need max bubbles. You want max sanctuaries, max Circle of Thorns. 4 minor blessings. 4 minor blessings to get rid of single infections. If they single infect, that's them basically putting a debuff on me for a round, and getting a pip out of it for 0 like they use it for 0 pip, they get a pip out of it. So I need to do this to counteract that. I have to counter it. Everybody's packing infection. It would not, like your life, you should just pack these. I mean, they're too good. At least 1 or 2 if you're aggro or something. 1 or 2, they're pretty good, like very good. These meditation, 3 meditation, because if I get meditation every overtime, then I'm getting 1,000k. I'm getting 1,000k, like 1k. I'm getting 1k. So yeah, it's a little too good. So that's 3k health right there every time. So that's perfect. And then yeah, 4 sanctuary, 5 satyrs, because like I said about these, you don't need 7 really. I basically, I mean, I delete 1 or 2 whenever I'm, even right now with this, I'll delete 1 or 2 even in the game. So that's why I don't even run 7, because I got these. So I mean, I don't really, yeah, because I don't really get infectioned. I usually heal through the infect. Maybe I throw this up and heal through. And then 4 infestation, because yeah, if you're packing 7 satyrs, 7 glacials, barely any type of, or no type of infection or anything, like what are you doing? Like you trying to just stall and both lose rank or something? Or I don't know what that's all about, but you better, like, you gotta, if you're versing a life v life, it's just gonna be timer. That's how it's gonna be. So infestation, yeah, I have 1 hidden bubble, because there's just some parts in the game when there's just, if there's a hit, if that you just say, like, if you had a hidden bubble you would win. Like there's been so many situations like that for me. So hidden bubble is just the move. Legend golem, I packed 3 of those because death, like I said, if I can do this to them and then overtime remove, it's just the combo. They're open. After I do this, break the shield, get a shield back, and then into this. So, and then 1 triage. Yeah, 1 triage, because it's just too good. If you can just remove something for 1 pip, like if they bone dragon or anything, it's too much value. Too much value not to be packing at least 1. Ice, hunting worm, because it's too good. It's a shield breaker and a heal back and an infection breaker. So I wait till they have a shield on, put an infection on me. I infallible into this. It does mass, and then I can even combo it with this. It's too good not to be using. 4 glacial shield, because storm is very good. Ice is very good too. So I'm just packing 4 because I have towers that I can bait them into, really, and then kind of finish up a storm before. And I have infections for that storm as well, so he cannot bury, and just get some health back. And so basically, if I infection and then I'm able to get this off, hunting worm into sets, I'm pretty much good, because I break the 80 infection off. I can break it with this. I can fortify into breaking the focus on. I have 5 riding the scales. 5 riding the scales, because miss can just trap stack. Fires can just trap stack you. Anybody can just trap stack you, and they are doing it. So this is too good not to have. And the reason I don't have any centaur in is because it's just 6 pips to remove 3 traps and then get 3 blades, but then they're 25 blades and they're balanced blades, and it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to use. And 575 damage. Let's go look at it real quick so y'all know what I'm talking about. Like this spell right here, yeah. I mean, it is good, but no, like there's really no time to use it into anything, really. Only in little certain situations, and I can't really risk that. If I can just ride in the scales, I can get my 3 pips back and then do combo into this, and that's health back instead of blades back. I don't need blades back, I need health. So, and then basically I have 1 2 3 4 5 infection and 2 3-fold, because if I verse another life and they're not really having too many of these, or if they are, then It's going to timer. It's going to timer. If you get a life, you're going to timer. You're going to timer. But you have a less likely chance if you have this. So you might as well pack some debuffs, some healing debuffs, because if they don't have any and you do, you're more likely to win. Moving on to the TC. One Glacial Fortress, because if you do not pull these 5, because you only do have 5 and you're in a little situation and you are a life wizard, so you need to heal, this is what you need. And this did come in clutch for me. And that match that I'm going to show us, that match that's on my channel that you guys will see, it's going to be posted along with this deck setup. Yes, this came in handy. Like, it was such a good pull during that game. Like, won me the match, basically. Stun block, 3 stun block, because I was packing 4, but I mean, I'm not having a really hard time pulling them. And if I do face a school I do need to pull them on, I'll mass discard instantly and I will pull it because it's in the TC. It's 3, good RNG to pull. Like, not many things like I know I'll pull. Like, I'll be chilling, and I have all those shields. I have 3 towers and the TCs, because if I had more than 3, I already have 5 in the main, so I'll be clogging my hand in the main. Like, and I'm not just trying to tower every round. I'm gonna try to. I need to get infection off I need to get infection off. I need to keep bubble control, and so yeah, like, I can't just be towering and just pulling towers, and that can't be what happens. But I do need 3, because I do in certain situations will not have any debuffs. So I do need 3 at least. And then Green Widow, I'm packing 4 now, because they are just so good. You can just chip the opponent down. You can infallible. The Green Widow does so much. It doesn't give you the blades back like the Luminous Weaver does. This is so good. I actually took Luminous Weaver out of the deck because I just couldn't, like, I couldn't fit it into any plays. I tried, but I just could not. It wasn't good. And then Green Widow, I pack 4. Yeah, they're just too good. Way better than Lumi, sadly. Woodwalker, I'm packing 2, because 640 damage for 6 pip. That's my highest hitting spell. I have to. I'm forced. It's too good though. It's better than I mean, I could pack I don't even have it. A Forest Lord does more damage than this, but it is 7 pips. So why would I use it? So, and then this, I mean, it could do a lot of, nah, I don't have my Lumi anymore, so, yeah, you can't blade or buff, so there's no 7 pip spell that I can really use. Pierce, I pack 2 Pierces, because if they tower, or if they, spirit, I can just use this, or if they use the set, I can just pierce it, have they open this, like, if they're about to die. Pierce is too good on the life. It's so good. Y'all could pack more, maybe. Like, I'd be packing more on other setups, but 2 would be my basic type that I mostly run. And then I'm packing 5 Fortifies, because if I can just fortify, like, let's say if they infection me, and they're at like about 9 to 8 pips, I'll probably throw up a fortify, because they're gonna have to hit sooner or later and drain those pips, or else they're gonna be running on max pips. And then so 4 infallibles, because they're so good to pull. I'm gonna try to do it first round actually, and then try to get off one of these Green Widows. It'll do a whole bunch of damage. Around probably like 700. Yeah, 700 with the 80 damage with this, with the 18 pierce. Yeah, it'll pierce all their stuff. It's too good. Yeah, that's gonna do loads of damage. And then 2 empowers, because if they do weakness you and you have a fail pip, which I would have because I have 98, or if you don't even have a power pip and you have a weakness on, and you can just do it. Or if you just want to fortify first round into empower spam is so good too. Into a goat monk spam or anything. I haven't tried that out yet, but that could be good. 2 reshuffles, because I wouldn't pack more than 2 reshuffles. Like, if I use 2 reshuffles, then it's already going to timer, and so I'm taking it there. If I use more than 2 reshuffles, it's going there. I'm not running out of cards, and I'm gonna start insta clicking everything that I can. Like, we're going to timer, we're doing it. But yeah, I'm prepared to go to timer on all of my accounts. 2 reshuffles, that's what you should pack on all your wizards. in Legend. 2 is all that you need. No more, no less. For sure. For sure. You will definitely need more than one, like versing some certain wizards. Maybe my life wizard will take you there one day. You will never know. And then we have 6 weaknesses, because weakness is so good. If you're versing a certain school that could overtime you, it's too good to have. And if you verse a fire, you're gonna need these, because I'm gonna be using my towers versus a fire. I will be using tower shield. That's just the best. You use a tower shield on the fire. Just because they have a 6-pip that can remove a shield doesn't mean you start removing all of your shields in the deck and only run off the weaknesses. No, they can still use Ifrit and bigger spells. You're gonna need towers as well versus them. You're gonna need all, like, play them just as the. Yeah, that's gonna be. Oh, the item cards. I got to those already, I believe. Those are, yeah, 2 hidden bubbles. 2 of these, I like to use them. 3 wand hits for each school, storm, and life. 2 blades for healing. I do like to discard those, so I keep them in. Or I like to use this one sometimes to force them to do something, to force them to react. And this right here, 35 bubble, it's so good from the pet. That's how why I use it. Sanctuary, it is a 60. It is from the amulet. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 10 bubbles. So like my death setup has 10 bubbles as well, and he has 3 hidden bubbles. I have 1 hidden bubble, so he would out bubble me if I was to verse him, but I never will, and I haven't seen anybody with the setup, so I'm not really worried. But I did release it, so we could see. Hopefully somebody, I don't know, we'll see though. And then basically that's pretty much it for the setup, guys, on the live. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this helps you out. Some of you were asking for this video. Oh yeah, and I like to say, if you want to hatch with any of these pets, I will gladly hatch with you. I'll hatch with you for sure. Then you just hit me up, anything, and I will hatch with you. So let me know ASAP. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.